Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you're like me, this is a really long video, so if you don't have a very long attention span and you're like me like that, you are welcome to speed it up, and thank you so much for watching. Here's the intro. Hey everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing the collection tour because currently I think I'm at 113 subscribers. So you guys really piled in when I put out the announcement for doing the collection tour. Thank you so much. You do not know how much it means to me to have this many subscribers. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and like this video so we can do more videos like this. Now let's start the video. So I don't have a particular order that I'm doing this in, so it's not going to be like horses first and then we're going to do all my other animals. I'm just going to go through them and we're going to figure it out from there. First up in the cafe shop, we have this cute little collie. Her name is Casey. She is so adorable. I love her so much. Currently, she does not have anyone in the shop with her because when I set up the barn, I was just like kind of too lazy to get a person. So we didn't put a person in there. Maybe eventually I will. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Outside of the door of the cafe, we have some cute little hedgehogs. They are not named. They're just 3 little hedgehogs. So cute. Did you guys hear that beep? I hope that does not continue. I don't know what that is. I hope it's not like the smoke detector. So next to the cafe, the little teeny tiny cute little hedgehogs, we have a pasture. This is actually the cack shop, but in there, as you can see, it's a mess. And I didn't really feel like cleaning that up when I set up my barn. So yeah. Anyway, so we have 2 horses in here. But first we're gonna start with this little goat in the back. He is named Spice, and he's just a teeny tiny little goat. So yeah, so cutie. He's my only goat that I have. And then moving on to the pasture. This is Danny. I don't really know what his breed is. I think he's a Tennessee Walker Stallion Gelding, but I don't really know. I think he's a Tennessee Walker. But if I'm wrong, you can correct me. Also, if I get these breeds wrong of anything, you can correct me, or while I'm editing I might like put in the breed. So maybe right now I'm literally putting in the breed right now. So yeah, anyway, next to Danny is Champion, and I know for a fact that he is a Hanoverian Gelding. So he is so beautiful. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen his story, but that stupid beeping is back again. I think it might be the fire alarm. Whatever, I'll figure it out later. But yeah, that's Champion. And I did post a story for him, so if you haven't seen that, it's so amazing. Go check it out, it's so amazing. So the beeping was in fact the fire alarm. I'm gonna figure out how to put batteries in this, and I'll get back to the video after that. So we fixed the fire alarm situation. Hopefully there's going to be no more beeping. So continuing on with the tour right here, we have Rosie, who is a beautiful pony. She's a calamari pony, and I put this halter on her because she's so cute. And this is Emily, I think. Yeah, that's what her name was. And then this is Titan, the Great Dane. Brain malfunction. Anyways, so he is a Great Dane. He is Titan, and he's just a black Great Dane. I don't know what his year is. I don't know like what year he was made, but yeah. Anyway, in the pasture we have 2 Canstrapper mare in full, I think. So I was wrong. It is Knapstrapper. It was not Canstrapper. Where did I get Canstrapper from? Maybe that's a breed. I don't know. I guess I'm just really bad at that. Anyway, this is the Canstrapper mare, and I named her Pearl. So pretty. And this is her foal, and this is Asher. And then the tree right behind them. There's a little kitty up there. That's Misty. So cute. I love little Misty. Also in this pasture, we have doors open to the stall. Coming through the stall, we have Casey. So Casey in here is a halflinger mare, and she has a little bow that's not a bow. Those are roses, right? Yeah, there's a rose in her tail too. What was I thinking? Anyways, so yeah. Next to Casey is Stardust and her little foal, and they are Appaloosa, mare and foal. In front of Casey's stall, we have a little doghouse and a pet bed with Ruby, our Labrador, our brown Labrador, chocolate lab. Yeah, chocolate lab. Oh my gosh. I can't pick him up. Well, that's Dodo. This is Dodo. And he is what is he? He's a German Shepherd, right? This little Dodo German Shepherd. I love him. Oh, I think he's one of my favorite dogs that I have. So that is so cute. So I stood both of them up, and then this pasture in my barn, they are, I think, my two favorite she likes. I love all of mine, but I think these are my two favorites. This is Chance. No, this is Champ. I have a Chance and Champ. I always get them confused, but this is Champ, and he is a Fjord, and he is my favorite, like I said. He does have a lot of scratches, but that's just because I film with him a lot because he's like my favorite. And then another one of my favorites is the 2025 Mule, and this is Stanley, and I give him a pink halter. He also has a lot of scratches because I like filming with him, and he is always in my barn because he's also one of my favorites, so yes. In front of that pasture, we have a Belle, the Fjord mare. So beautiful. She was made in 2024, and she just has this little area to her. In front of her, we have another Misty cat with her little tiny little kitten, Minnie. In the middle of the stable, we have this huge tennis ball. That's my dog's. Anyways, we have Sugar, which is Sugar. She's a mare, and I think she's a Pinto. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comments if I don't find her breed and put it on the screen right now. Anyways, we have her beautiful rider on her. In front of Misty and the side of Silver, Sugar, we have I don't think this guy has a little name, but this is one of my customs. We could maybe name him like Spotty or something, but if you want to name him in the comments, that would be so great. I will look at all the comments and look at all the name suggestions. So yeah, please name him in the comments. Moving on to the barn. So in the front of the barn, kind of by the feed area, we have my personally favorite cat ever, but she does not have a name, but I love her so much, and I feel like she deserves such an amazing name. So please name her in the comments. Please, please, please. She will love her name. So yeah. In the first stall in the barn, we have two quarter horses. This is Cricket, my beautiful quarter horse mare, and her full cub. So beautiful. They came in the vet set. And then in the next stall, we have Pandora. So with Pandora, I wasn't able to find her breed, and I didn't know offhand, so she's just a mystery. But she is so gorgeous. Like, under her blanket, she has such a pretty pattern, so I feel like I should find her breed. So if I do, I'll put it in the video. But yeah, I don't really know her breed right now, but she's so gorgeous, and I love her. In front of Pandora, we have just this lonesome little foal. This is my custom, and I wanted to include him in my collection tour, so I put him in here. But since he's a custom, I never really put thought into like what breed I wanted him, so he doesn't have a breed. But I put up a poll for name suggestions, and I posted it, and you guys had decided on Star, so we have beautiful little Star in the stall. In the back, we have Autumn. This is another quarter horse mare. Love her. She's one of my first ever models. In front of Autumn's area stall thing, anyways, this is Clover the Andalusian right there. So nice. Anyways, so that is the whole barn done. So we're gonna move on to all of my other ones. We're gonna start on this half of the shelf and leave all of my crowded horses and dogs and go to that side. Over here on the left, we have this alpaca and her 2 little babies on the right, and then the llama in the middle, because a llama and alpaca, I feel like they're really not the same thing, but I put them together because I feel like they're like a cute little family. And then next to them, we have 2 little bunnies. I do have another bunny, but it's in my craft area right now. So, yeah. In the middle of the shelf, we have my chicken circle. Right here, we have all of these 3 chickens. We have this one and that one. And then we have 3 normal chickens, except that one I tried to repaint. But then when I put it next to that one in the middle, it literally looked basically the same. So, oh well. And then we have we have 3 little chickies. And then we have a little bed with eggs in it. In the back, we have an elephant and a baby elephant. We have a wolf. We have a zebra, a retired zebra. We have a retired giraffe. And we have the new, I don't know if it's new, but it's not retired baby giraffe. And then the elephant, the big one with the horns, is also retired. Right here, we have the mama pig and 2 little pigs. I do have another pig. In the middle, we have this little pig with a riding helmet on in a hay bale. But that's the mama pig and 2 baby pigs. That's the 2025 pig in the middle. So, yeah. Now we have all of my cows. So, we have Terry, Larry, and Derry, the iconic trio. And then we have one right here. I think his name is Paulo. It starts with a P. If you guys want to give me name suggestions, since I forgot, you can. For him, I feel like he's like a cow who's trying to look so buff, but he's really not. Okay, this is okay. We're putting you back. Yep. In that process, I'm trying to get the helmet on. I knocked over all the chickens, but I'll deal with that later after the barn tour, collection tour. Anyway, back to the cows. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little cows, and this one is the tiny cow. I don't really know the breed, but this is little tiny cow. And then we have this white cow. And then right here we have this cow. I really like this cow. This cow's so cute. So I liked it so much, in fact, that I purposely got another one so I could repaint it. I love this repaint so much. I think it's one of my favorite repaints, except for the Dalmatian in my barn, but I really like this one. I mean, just look at his face. He's so cute. I love him. So yeah. And then we have this. I think he's retired except for in a blind bag. So we have this one too. So adorable. He's one of my newer ones. I don't know if you watched my unboxing video a little while ago that I posted, but that's where I got him from. Moving on, I think we're going to do the horses first. So first for the horses, we have my Clydesdale Cassie and her full Mickey. And then this is May. I don't know. I think she's an Andalusian. So I was wrong. I just checked. She's a Tinker Mare. And then next we have this one. This is Bella. And she is retired. And I don't know her breed. But can you see the year? I think it's 2009, but she's my retired one. So I think she's my first model that I got, but I don't know, because some of my models I just find randomly at people's houses in my family, so yeah. Next we have Mystery. She is a Pinto Mare, and then next we have one that is unnamed. So I think this one's an Andalusian, and he does not have a name, so if you guys want to name him, I want to take him out. Okay, yeah, him. So yeah, you guys can name him. Please, actually. He deserves a beautiful name. Next, we have Casper. This is another Pinto Gelding. And then after that, we have, I think this one's retired. Let me take her out. So I think this one's retired, and I don't even know if this is the right color. So this is one of the girls where Eileen, she's kind of cute. Like, honestly, I see her as really cute, but some days when I'm, like, choosing my horses that I want to film with, I look at her and I'm like, no, I don't really like her that much. So, like, she's cute, but I don't know her breed, and she doesn't have a name, and I don't even know if this is the right color that it's supposed to be. But this girl came in one of my first ever sets that I got, so she is kind of special in a way. I don't know what year she is. Oh, she's only 2016, so I don't know if she's retired or not. They might still sell her in a set. I don't know. So after her, we just have these 3 geldings, and they are not Schleich, so I don't really know why I have them. But this one's name is Frisky. He used to be in my old barn. He used to be in my barn all the time, and he was like one of my main characters that I would play with as a kid before I started my collection. So he is important to me, but these other 2 guys are like really ugly, and I don't really like them. So sometimes I use them, like if I have like a horse that causes a crime, I use them. Way in the back, we have one of my failed repaints. So that one right there. Where is it? Right there. That's Casper. This is Casper's guy. This is another Casper that I tried to repaint. So his tail broke. So I was like, okay, I'll just get another Casper and I will just repaint this one. And it does not look bad on camera, but it's not very nice. So, and it's really splotchy, and I think maybe I could repaint it, but I don't really know what I would do, so I'm not gonna repaint it. I'm just gonna have it sit on the shelf, the back of my shelf, with all of my other ones I think are ugly. Go in there. Okay, there we go. Back on this side, we have Jolly Rancher. We call him Joe sometimes. He is a quarter horse stallion. And next to him, we have Chance, who is a beautiful Friesian. Next, we have this Hanoverian, and she does not have a name. So again, if you guys want to name her in the comments, please do. All of my horses deserve a beautiful name. And next in the line, we have Ruby. This is one of my favorite molds, and she's so gorgeous. I love her. Ruby is a Holsteiner mare, and if you see my YouTube short that I posted last week, I made a rope halter for her. So I really think yellow actually suits her really nice. Next in line, we have Red, and she is an Appaloosa, and her foal is teeny tiny in there. Her name is Carrot. I had my 4-year-old cousin name her. So cute. And then next we have a Tennessee Walker mare, and she has a green halter, and her name is Sunny. And next after that, we have the Appaloosa family. I don't know if they're retired. I think you might be able to buy their set on Amazon still. But this is Charlotte, this is Hazel, and this is Oreo. Alright, next in line, we have some ponies, donkeys, and foals. So first we have Cookies, who is a Shetland foal. Next, she's not a Shetland foal. Cookies, is a Shetland gelding, or stallion. I don't know which one he is. I think it's a stallion. Next, we have this little guy who does not have a name. You guys are welcome to... Oh, don't fall over. But you guys are welcome to name this one too. I think he's cute, but very mischievous. Next, we have this really cute little Shetland mare. She is so adorable. I love her so very much. But she does not have a name. And it's so sad, but I never got around to naming her. I only named that one because I made a movie about him, but then I didn't end up posting it. So I only named him that because I made a movie about him, but I didn't post it. Anyways, so yeah, these two don't have a name, so please name them. Again, all my Schleich horses and Shetland ponies deserve a beautiful name. Next, we have Cupcake, who is an Icelandic pony mare. I think, yeah, pony mare. So beautiful. I love her. And then next to her are all of my donkeys, and they do not have names, except my little brother wanted to name this donkey Mr. Donkadoodle, and that kind of just stuck. So I think that was Mr. Donkadoodle. Also, this one I repainted, and I honestly don't love her that much, so maybe I could give it to one of my friends that are collecting Shalike. So, yeah. Because I don't really like it that much, and if it's just sitting on my shelf doing nothing, I think it deserves to be appreciated by someone, so I'll give it to one of my friends that are also collecting Shalike. Like Kara, I know you're out there watching my video. Comment if you want this little donkey. Also in here we have this cute little donkey. This is probably one of my favorite little donkeys that I have. He's like so amazingly cute, and I got him on sale at Tractor Supply for only like $2.50, and it was so cute, and I'm very happy about that. You can even, there used to be a sales tag on it, so you can see, anyways. So yeah, so cute. And then we have the mama donkey. We do not have a name for her. I was thinking something along like Susie. I don't know, I thought that could be kind of cute, but if you guys want to name her in the comments, I will be more than open to that, because I love when you guys give me name suggestions, because it really makes me feel like you guys are kind of included in my collection. And now we are onto my foal. So these two guys are Hanoverians. This one's Otter, and then this one is Regal. And then we have this cute little guy whose name is Teddy. He is a quarter horse, I think. So I was wrong. He is actually an Appaloosa. So cute. And then this little guy in here, I think I wanted to name him Johnny. Yeah, that's his name, I think. I'll just stick with that, Johnny. I don't know his breed. It was the Playful or whatever that came in the little tiny set. So if you guys want to correct my breed or something, you're more than welcome to. And then we have this one, which I honestly do not know the breed. I think, is he like a Clydesdale or a Friesian? Oh, he might be a draft mare foal. He might be a draft horse. I love draft horses. But yeah, he might be that. His name is also Mickey, because I couldn't come up with a better one. Because I like Mickey back there, but he's never in my barn, so I love him. So I thought I should name him Mickey. So that is the conclusion of all of those horses. I've done all of my horses now, and now we're on to all of my dogs. I love my dogs so much. So starting over here, we have two dogs. This little Playful dog right here, and we have this Dalmatian. I don't know what brand they are, but they're not Shalike, so that's kind of sad, but he's really cute. So I don't know if that's his brand, but yeah, there's that. Moving on, we have three little teeny tiny dogs. I think they're just a little Chihuahua. We have that one and that one. This one's name is Popcorn, but then this one's name is also Popcorn. They're twinsies. That one doesn't have a name. I was thinking about like Coco or something, because he's cute and whatever. So yeah. Moving on, this is Holly, named after my aunt's dog, and I don't know her breed. But you guys probably do, so you guys can correct me in the comments. Also, if you haven't noticed already, I'm very bad at breeds, so it's really nice when you guys correct me, so it helps me learn. So thanks for that. Moving on to some of my bigger dogs, except there's puppies. Anyways, so this is the golden retriever named Hazel, and then this one is also named Hazel. We really like the name Hazel in these joints. If you know, you know. Anyways, we have this white golden retriever, and then we also have this lab puppy, and then this is the 2025 wolf puppy, who is so cute. Right here, we have the 2025 Corgi. I love her. I love her little pink ears and her pink tongue. And I would take her out, but I don't want to ruin the setup. But her tail is so cute. And then this is Brownie. And I think that she is a something or another dog. I know the breed. I'll put it on the screen right now. Another thing that I noticed, look at Brownie's claws compared to Raya's. Like, that's so crazy. Anyway, this, like I said, is Rhea. So cute. Her eyes are a little bit funky, I thought, but she's a husky. So I love her still. And then next we have a German Shepherd, who is just Shepherd. That's the name. I love her so much. She is so cute. And then next to her, this is not Shalike. This, I think, is like Paco or whatever. You guys probably know what brand I'm talking about, I hope. Anyways, this is Hazel. This is a golden retriever dog that is also not Shalike, but I love her so much. And she's so cute, and I just love her so much. She's so cute. And then these two dogs, this is Charger and this is Cream, and they're doodles, I think, right? So it is not in fact that. I think this is a golden doodle and this is a chocolate doodle. Is that how it is? So in that spot, I took them out. This is the retired Shalike. It's Shalike, right? I think it's Shalike. It might be off-brand Shalike. But I don't know. This is the Burmese Mountain Dog, and I think it's Shalike. And if it's Shalike, it's retired. But I think he's really, really cute. I really love him. And his fluff is so cute, and his little paws have so many details. He has so many scratches, though. It's kind of sad. But, yeah. Next to that dog, there is a Dalmatian. This is Sparky the Dalmatian. Oh, well, I think it's Paco. I think that's the breed. And I put a yellow collar on him, and he's so adorable. I love him. And last, but certainly not least, in this teeny tiny corner of my huge shelf, we have this little lonely sheep and her sheepy baby. And then we have this cute little baby deer. I love him. Anyway, guys, I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means so much. Thank you so much for over 100 subscribers. I love you guys, and it means so much to me. Thank you so much for supporting me, and be sure to drop those name comments down in the comments and like the video, and go check out more videos if you like this one. Love you guys. Bye!